Hey everybody, what's up? We're in Optic Studios, Puzzlebox Records, and I'm K-1, and this is the news for this week. I'm getting better at doing this. I really am. I'm getting better at doing this. I'm going to divide up these in sections so that everybody can see what I'm doing and keep things moving for the new year. I'm really proud of what I've accomplished and what's going on and what I'm doing now. So this week's first news is Optic Studios. We're going to talk about what's been going on in Optic Studios, what I've been working on. Right now, I'm going to preview just 3 tracks. I actually have made more, but I'm going to preview 3 tracks on this particular video. The first track is Sector 9, which has a bit of a hip-hop feel to it, but it's electronic. You'll hear some of my drum programming, which is more of a kind of a hip-hop style. And actually, the second track will be Constellations. I posted up some video, I think, earlier on Constellations. But a lot of this has vocals, a lot of my vocoder and electronic vocals. For those of you who don't know what a vocoder is, it's electronic vocals done through a synthesizer, a lot like Roger from Zapp used to do, Roger Troutman. And the third track is Winter Flowers. It's a little more bougie, kind of easy listening electro music. All right, well, we'll start with Sector 9. Here's Sector 9. Check it out. Here's the drums. Some of the vocals.
Scan. All cargo bay submissions must be cleared with KX-19941 Mission Control. Mission Control requires all electronic consoles to be leveled to all electro levels.
Sector 9. This is preview Constellations number 2. This track is called Constellations. It's so funny because, you know, I've always been a kid who liked sci-fi, and I read a lot of comic books and stuff. So this track is about, you know, looking up into the stars and seeing the constellations at nighttime. So this is how I got the idea for Constellations. I even created the sound effect you're going to hear to start it off. And I did the electronic vocal work, which is a vocoder. If you're not familiar with that, it's sort of like what Roger Troutman did with more bounce to the ounce, and, you know, running the keyboard through your voice and stuff. So my wife always laughed. She was laughing when I was doing this last week. She always, her and my daughter always making fun of me doing all these vocals and stuff. But here's the intro.
I have traveled bright years through interdimensional star fields, constellations.
That's the intro, and here's the track. have it, Constellations, track 2 that I was working on this week. Track 3, Winter Flowers. Winter Flowers is, to me, seeing the snow on top of the flowers in the wintertime. I was just thinking about something that was just smooth if I was looking out the window and, you know, seeing that. That's why I call it Winter Flowers. Every track I do, or every track in this genre is not always, you know, dancing and everything, but some tracks are just made just to listen to or to exercise to or just, you know, relax to. And this track is one of those. It's called Winter Flowers. I've had this track for about 2 years, and then I just finished it up and added a couple more pieces. But here it is. It's a lot like Paul Hardcastle from the 80s. Entitled Winter Flowers. All of these tracks are, I'm just in a stage of arranging them. So what I do while I'm working on music, a lot of times I'm just working on just making new songs, and then I'll just, after I finish them, I leave them, then I have to come back and do the arrangement for them. So I'd rather keep up, you know, the flow of making new music, and then I'll just come back to them and then arrange them, and then they're finished. But that was Winter Flowers. Also, other news in Optic Studios is my remix that I did with DJ Godfather. We did a collaboration. It's mostly his track, and then I added some of my parts and added some new parts to it. The track is called Electro GhettoTech. Electro GhettoTech. It's just a mergence of what I do electro and what Godfather does for GhettoTech. Everybody knows he's one of the hottest DJs, man, scratching, mixing, and everything. So I wanted to come up with something that was sort of like the X-Men, the electro duo, where, you know, it's just we're bragging and boasting about being, you know, the hottest DJs. So I decided to write lyrics for it, and here it goes. But also, I just wanted to say, yesterday he posted, DJ Godfather posted on Instagram. He started working on his mix, so it's a different version to it. So it's hot, and then he added some scratching to it. So we went old school on you, because Brian, DJ Godfather, is an awesome DJ. So check it out. We don't know where it's gonna go yet, but I was really glad to work with him on it, man. Godfather's a cool dude, man. He's a great laddie. Always been cool, and he's a great friend, man. But here we go. Here's my version. GhettoTech Electro Live. You can't help but to get live. We combine our minds to say. I'm DJ K-1. I know just what to do. That's all I'm gonna play for y'all because it's not released yet. But man, this was fun doing with DJ Godfather. A lot of fun. Also, in Optic Studios news, I'm gonna be doing a remix called Project Digital Physical, which is by Erika from Black Tokyo. My little sister, little diva from Black Tokyo. I'm taking the challenge. She told me she needed a remix, and I'm gonna give her a K-1 remix. Love you, Erika. Hope you taking care of that beautiful family you got, and looking forward to doing the remix. I think I'm gonna work on it this week. In Puzzlebox Records news, the newest release that will be coming up in probably another month and a half will be PBX 30. That's Alien FM Monochromatic Images. And I'm going to preview a track from that one, and it's called Record Man. Written by Black Tony, vocals by Black Tony, vocals by my daughter, Kaylin, and also vocals with me in them. And it was really fun. We grabbed my daughter to do some little Valley Girl vocals in the background. And this is more of a Euro 80s kind of vibe to it. And a lot of people who already heard the preview was like, hey, this is really nice. It's different. But check it out. See what y'all think. PBX 30, Record Man is the name of this track. Yeah, just wanted to play that one for you.
The symbiont beings Tucker and Hamilton, known as Ox-88, have been re-assimilated into dark symbiont species of technological voice and mind. They are extraterrestrial time travelers, reprogrammed by centuries of interstellar flight in the Ox Quadrant.
And that's the intro for the AUX88 Mad Scientist CD. Mad Scientist CD, everybody. So, coming up, PBX 31 will follow Monochromatic Images. That'll be, like I said, the Mad Scientist CD. This was actually released a few years ago, but what we decided to do, we're gonna put some singles out from this album because there was never any vinyl on it except from remixes from other artists. So I'm glad to have you hear this. It's gonna be PBX 31 called Vocal Modulation, and it's going to be hot. Here's one of Anthony Rowler's favorite tracks. Yeah, that track we used to perform that track a lot on tour. And here's the second track from that EP.
The scientist.
Mad Scientist single. Once again, PBX 31, which is the Mad Scientist. That'll be the second release that's coming out in the fall or autumn on Puzzlebox Records. I'm on electronic vocals again.
The scientist.
Yes, it was a lot of fun working on that track. Lots and lots of fun. On another note, I wanted to remind people that I have a new release out right now, which is called, the new release is called Modular World, and it's PBX 29. And here's the B-side of it. It's called Schematics. Can you see that? Schematics, DJ K-1. That's PBX 29, and on the other side is Modular World, K-1. Yes, that EP has been out for about a month and a half, which is called Modular World. It's called Modular World. Modular World, PBX 29, and it's out right now. It was sold out and repressed, and it's repressed, and we have more in stock. Also, I just released, well, it's coming out July 31st, which is DBC 18, which used to be on Direct Beat, which is now on Direct Beat Classics. It's a re-release of the 1995-96 release of my EP called K-1 Agenda. That comes out July 31st. And once again, I like to thank everyone from all the record stores who have done their pre-orders and ordered the record before it comes out. It's already sold out and we're repressing. So it should be repressed in 2 weeks, which is a blessing, and I thank you guys again, everybody in distribution that's buying these records. And you know, the record doesn't come out till July 31st and it's already sold out. So thank you so much again for all the support that I've been getting, and it's on and popping, as we say in Detroit. Hey, keeping things going. Detroit style. DJ K-1, I know what I've done, what I'm doing, and what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's get to the question of the week. The question of the week was, well, why did I choose this style of music and what motivates me? Well, I've always been that energetic kid, man. I used to like comic books. I love sci-fi movies, horror movies, you know, sci-fi fantasy stuff. And, you know, just that energetic kid who was imagining stuff and, you know, playing, and just a kid who just was into the future, man. And I stumbled onto a lot of music that I liked, and I was like, man, how do they do this music? And then I first started off as a DJ, a mobile DJ, DJing around the neighborhood and doing proms and school dances and stuff, and birthday parties and backyard parties and everything. And that kind of got me into, you know, I used to play a lot of this music, and then lo and behold, I figured out, like, man, I'm learning how to try to do this. I already had a classical music background with percussion, so I was in marching band and then classical band and everything. So that kind of got me into it. But what motivates me now to do it is, I'm just a kid from Detroit, from the east side of Detroit, which was rare for most people who even did electronic music. They was never from the east side. They were always from the west side. It was rare. But for me to come from the east side, from the hood, and make this beautiful music and be able to travel all over the world, be brought all over the world, and people know who I am and the music I've done and different aliases I've done, and be able to do festivals and tours, man, since 1995. I've been traveling since 1995. Now, of course, the pandemic is here now. I don't know how soon I'll be traveling again or if I even do that again. So that's why, right now it's about making my legacy, put all that music that's been sitting around and all new music and get the mind flowing and putting music out. I'm a musician, should be making music and be putting music out. So that's what I'm doing. And hey, if you guys have any more questions, you can always email puzzleboxrecords.com. This has been the question of the week, and let's get another one for next week. Any questions you have, please send them. I'll answer them. Thank you. I want to do my feature this week. This is our old picture of the week. Just to show a little history and show you some things from my past. This picture is 19600 Van Dyke and Outer Drive. This is where one of our very first studios was, actually the biggest studio we ever had. It had enough for offices, 2 studios, bathroom, break room. We had 2 TVs in the room. Man, it was just a place where we could do our music, get away from, relationships, girlfriends, whatever was going on, so we could have a place to go do our music, to concentrate on for the labels that we had signed to. So it was me, myself, Black Tony, Will Smith, and Tommy Hamilton. This is the very first studio. If you ride past Gratiot, you'll see it. The top floor, we had the whole entire top floor. Dr. Bedell's dentist office. Dr. Bedell was very generous, man. He let us have the spot and just told us, just prove to me that you guys are really recording artists. So we showed him, it's a contract, and he was really cool. It was a really beautiful spot to work in, and we always kept it really nice, clean. Had couches, man, where we relaxed, sci-fi movies, videotapes, VCRs, all kind of stuff, man. Coffee room. Each person had their own office. We actually shared the office. Let me see. It was me and we had Bombshell, which was a rapper. She was working at the office as the office manager and doing her recording for her own stuff. So me and her shared the office. Tony had his own office for doing artwork, and BJ and Tommy shared an office. And I had my studio in the back. I had created a completely separate studio. But yeah, this spot, man, was where everything happened, and that's where we got the real start of really taking care of a recording. It was also a good time. It was the start of bad times, because even though we had it, we didn't even see each other that much. A lot of the guys didn't even come to the studio that much, every once in a while, unless they were doing recording sessions. They were interested in doing recording sessions. Me personally, I just wanted a spot where I can go to do music and we don't have any hassles from anybody else and get my music to the label. But there's a spot, and it was it's historical because we did a lot of music there. That's where the Alien FM spawned, Optic Nerve, everything spawned. I mean, all our music and stuff. We did a lot there. This week influences. Man, this artist influenced me so much, because I used to be a hip hop DJ. I used to actually be a DJ for hip hop groups, and it was just a fusion of hip hop and electro and electronic music and Euro, man. Man Parrish, Boogie Down Bronx. Oh my God. Just the intro. Oh, here it is right here. This was very influential for me and all of us growing up, because it was just like, man, just that electronic vocal got me, and then just the rapper just going up, and then they was doing the modulation on the with the recorder with the rapper. Hot, just, and still rings today as a hot track. This is once again, man, Parrish, you did the damn thing. You've done a lot of music that influenced the whole world. Man, Parrish, Boogie Down Bronx. Yeah, now I like to preview one of my old tracks. I'm going to start adding this to my features every week. I'm going to preview an old track that I did. This particular track is an Optic Nerve track. It's from the Trilogy Wave series. There was 3 EPs. It was Trilogy 1, 2, and 3 that Direct Beat put out of all my Optic Nerve stuff. This one was called Trilogy 3, and the track is called The Gateway. This was something I loved doing this stuff back then. I was creating all types of stuff and different music and just doing a lot of stuff. I spent a lot of time at the studio that night. And this track is actually Martin from Remixes Records. This is one of his favorite tracks. So I'm happy to tell you, Martin, I want to say hello to you from Remixes Records. I want to say, hey, this is going to be refreshed. The Gateway. Check it out. Shout outs this week. I'm going to keep it short because, just keep it short because these people really helped me out. I like to send a special shout out to Jonas Stone and Peter at EPM. And also Anthony Rother for the push for helping me get on the right track for setting up my monetization for YouTube and also setting up my page for YouTube so that I can get all this music that's out there with my name and my music that I put out so it can all come in one spot. I'm working on it. It's probably going to take me a good 4 to 5 months to get everything together, but I'm working on it and I will make that happen. That's something I have to do for my future. People making money off of my music by, all these subscribers all over the world, and I got to get that together, and that's just something every artist should do. But I want to thank them, Jonas Stone and Peter from EPM, and also Anthony Rother for giving me a couple of pointers on what to do to keep my YouTube page, make it right, and what I need to do to get it performing right and also make it the right way. So if you want to be a part of my YouTube page, please go to Keith Tucker K-1 on YouTube, and please subscribe. This last, it's not really a shout out. I just wanted to say, just put a picture up of this lady. More than just a lady, she's a queen. That's my mom's. Frances Tucker, man. My mom's is amazing. She is an amazing queen, amazing woman. So strong. She's going through a plight right now with lupus. She's having, problems with walking sometimes and in a lot of pain and stuff. But my mother don't complain, man. My mom's is strong. Beautiful queen, man. And, I just want to let you know, Ma, and let the world know how much I love you, how much I care about you. And everything I am is because of you. And that's no lie. Everything I am is because of you. Everything I do is around what I learned from you. My mother came from nothing from West Virginia, and, worked her way up to the top. I remember being a kid, seeing my mother sit at the kitchen table, trying to figure out and work all night to figure out things that she had to do for classes she was taking or, whatever she needed to learn for her job. Just hard work. Always, she could figure out and do anything. She would never let anything, get her. Like, she would always figure it out. Oh no, we're gonna do it. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get it done. My mother, Frances Tucker, I love you. Amazing woman. I am so proud to be your son. So proud of, you. Everybody calls on you. They need you. They call you all day, your brothers and my uncles and everything, because you're like a mom. You've always been that person that's been there for everybody. You've always been there for me. She knows everything I'm doing. I tell my moms everything. So if I'm a mom's boy, I'm a mom's boy. Whatever. Love you, Ma. I know you're going through some hard times with this lupus, but hang in there like you always do. And I know you're strong. You'll get through it. I know you've been getting up, still walking, still exercising. And like I tell you, hey, Ma, you've earned it. You're 74. You've earned it. You don't have to do that. You can sit at home, you're retired, do you. I love you. I wish this COVID wasn't going on. Just talking to you, calling you on the phone is not enough. And I don't want you to get sick or that, but I wanted to say I love you, Ma. You my everything. And on that note, I like to say, hey, everybody, enjoy your parents, enjoy your family while they're here, man. Show them how much you love them. I love you, Ma, and I'll see you all next week. Thank you very much.